A Tesla driver was spotted watching porn while stuck in traffic.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's the benefit.
That's why you get a Tesla.
Yeah.
Why you get a Tesla?
Wait, why do you guys keep saying it like there's a Z in it?
Tesla, yeah, that's how you say it.
That's how Elon says it.
Tesla.
Isn't it Tess?
Zest. I think that's like the American way, but I think the original way is a Tesla.
Yeah, like we say Nike, but
What's
it's
the
Nike,
Mexican
but
way?
it's actually Nike.
Tesla, fool.
What a lob, bro. What a lob. This is that's a really good shot.
That's a really good shot.
What is that?
Are those her legs?
Just legs up, baby, just open.
Wait, who the fuck? Is it a crane shot? Like,
I knew it would be the most regular porn.
Was he beaten off while he was watching?
That's a great.
I don't understand people that just watch porn and they don't beat off at the same time.
Yeah, is that creepier?
Actually, I have to be completely honest.
You research it?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Can we just fill in the blanks for you?
yeah. Can we assume everything?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Anthony's the kind of guy that has a clipboard and he watches porn and he writes everything wrong about it.
That's an interesting judgment of me.
No, but you watch porno without touching yourself?
So anytime I'm driving for a long distance and I start getting sleepy.
You watch porn and stay up.
When I get
Where are we going with this?
Low key, that's a fire strategy.
This is what I'm saying. I do all the slapping, I'll do hitting, I'll play music crazy, I'll put down the window, and when it's a really long drive and I can't do anything else to keep myself awake, I'll fucking put porn on my phone and then have the audio go on, and you don't even have to watch it. I swear to God, if you just
You bust nuts from listening to it, dude? You don't even touch it? Hands at fucking 9 and fucking 10?
Nobody actually said anything about busting.
It's like this. You drive like this?
Hey, dude.
9 and 10.
I'll say 3 and 9.
But you drive at 9 and 10, bro?
Don't judge me. He's the one that's fucking busting nuts.
Hey, 9 and 10 is weirder than busting nuts on audio, alright?
It is because I was following his logic, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. I can make sense. But then as soon as you said 9 and 10, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll
That's
take it
your
out.
last resort to stay awake.
I love that. I'm gonna try driving like this tonight.
Then psychologically, like even if you're not watching it, maybe just the taboo concept of like getting caught or something, you just wake the fuck up.
So this guy was just sleepy while he was driving in the Tesla.
You were like, for you, it's the forbiddenness. Like you.
I'm just trying to stay awake. What was the scariest moment of y'all's lives?
I think the scariest moment for me was, so when I was younger, I must have been like 7 or 8. When I was living in Arizona, we were living in North Phoenix, and my mom had a stalker. So like he followed her a couple houses that we lived at, to the point like, he was like, taking pictures of her and all this type of stuff, and she called the cops on him, had a restraining order on him, all that type of stuff.
Dang.
So we moved to North Phoenix, and she was single because my parents have been divorced since I was like 2 or whatever.
Is your mom pretty fine?
Yeah. I'd say so. Especially when she was younger. I mean, yeah, a lot of guys, like, she's super pretty.
So ain't nobody stalking my mom.
Yeah, and she's still young. My mom's only 50 years old, so I mean, she was young when she had us, and so she lived by herself. It was just me and my 2 brothers, so we had like a huge alarm system on our house and all that type of stuff. But I just remember one night waking up like super fast and just hearing the alarms like blaring, and I still remember perfectly
bringing back the trauma.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't do that. We had two bunk beds, and I was on the bottom, so like I got up real quick and I opened my door, and had seen my mom's door already open, and I seen her like kind of standing like kind of like shook, and I like walked out because we had the walkway and then the stairs led down. And I walked out and I looked down, and there was a guy standing there, and he like looked at me and then just sprinted out of the front door. And I was just like, and then my mom screamed, "Get in your room!" And she ran, grabbed me, we ran into the room, she slammed the door, locked the door, called the police, and
was that the stalker or was that the
so they say, they never like really caught him, but they believe that it was the stalker guy, so like.
Did somebody actually steal stuff or?
No, it all happened pretty quick. I think the alarm scared him. But when I went out there, the fool was just standing right in the middle, and then he saw me.
That means if his intention wasn't robbery, his intention was.
Yeah. So.
Oh man.
That shit was scary. So like growing up, like anytime I woke up, just like to go to the bathroom or something like that, I would always walk out and be like, fuck, hopefully no one's in this fucking house.
Oh, so true.
Did your mom ever tell you how she got a stalker? Like how this happened?
No, but my mom, like her mom was also single too, and like my grandma would date, like, you know, from the stories I hear, they didn't date the best guys, so they kind of got involved with like a lot of bad people. Like there was one point too where she had another stalker, so they had some people, I think it was from either Chicago or here when they grew up out here. You know, my mom had stuff happen to her from one of these guys, so she let people know and they got in trouble. But then when they got out, they were threatening to kill her, so they were like trying to chase my mom and stuff like that. So that's why they moved around a lot. So they moved to Arizona. Those guys followed them. They got caught in Arizona and they got arrested, sent back to jail back.
That's a lot of motivation to move a whole ass fucking city just for one person.
Yeah, so
Damn.
Would it be insensitive to be like, we need to see a photo of your younger mom so we can understand their
I mean,
motive?
I can show you guys. My mom was
asking
pretty.
for a friend.
Yeah,
Joe.
I'll show you guys.
I'm asking for myself.
It's like how? Because this happens to celebrities. This happens to OnlyFans girls or just whatever. Like even YouTube girls, right? Like they get so obsessed with them that they'll follow them throughout every fucking city. They'll burn so much money just to be like in their presence.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was like, even like when I talk about it, I start shaking a little bit because I was fucking like terrified. I remember it, and like just growing up, I was just like fucking just trying to go to the bathroom or something. I remember we had this toy chest, and like it's like a joke now. We make a joke about it, but in that same house, we had a toy chest in their closet. I was so scared to go pee in the bathroom, I would just pee in the toy chest. Just go back.
That's traumatizing, bro. What the fuck? Hey, dude, come on. you didn't grow up with a dad?
No, I did, but they were always separated. So my dad.
No, I mean like in the house.
Oh no.
That plays a big role. If you have a man in the house, you feel a little more protected.
At the time, my mom was single, so yeah, it was just her. And then our three brothers, we all had rooms upstairs, but yeah, that shit was crazy. But that was probably the scariest moment of my whole entire life.
That's fucking crazy.
Does it affect you till this day? Like when is it still a little hint? Like if
It's
you walk
weird
in the dark?
because like when I talk about it, I still shake a little bit because
I
like
kinda
it
got
was
the chills
so
when you were talking about it,
scary.
yeah.
Not really though. Like nowadays, I'm like, I'll fuck someone up like if they're in my house. So it's like, you know, I got trained by Nicholas the Ear. So
So you're gonna get beat up, bro. You're gonna get knocked out, dog.
Pump that dude to death.
But no, like it did for a while. I think once I started getting a little older and I was just like more confident, just like, oh, if someone walked in here, and then like obviously growing up, at my dad's house, my mom's house, we started having, when she got remarried, there was like more guys in the house, and me and my brothers were older, so it's just like, you know, we could defend ourselves. But at that point, I was like, I think I was 7 or 8. My brother Michael was 9, and my older brother was 11. So it's like, if we were gonna try to fight a grown-ass man, it wouldn't have went well for us.
Three ninjas, dude.
I was afraid of ghosts, man, but you were afraid of an actual, real human being being in your house.
My mom lived in a haunted apartment, so she told us these stories when we were kids, so we were fucking terrified.
You lived in paranoia all your life, bro.
She told us this one
So
story.
much more sense about Alex.
So they had to bring like someone into the house, right, to like unhaunt it or whatever the fuck it's called.
Bless it, bro.
Yeah. But so, you know, there's just the normal stories. They claim when they were all sitting watching TV, their ashtray started spinning.
Oh, God.
And then all of a
The
sudden,
normal stories.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like that's a normal ghost.
That's a normal ghost shit.
But then also, like she said, at random times it would just get pitch cold and then just warm again. And they would just like hit and then go away, hit and go away.
It's the energy, bro.
And then she used to sleep in a room, and her cat always slept in her room, and then just randomly the cat would just and then chase something out of her room. And like every once in a while she said she would feel this, like on her chest, and the cat was over here, and so like that was just normal ghost stories. But the crazy one that got us scared as kids was that she told us when the people came in to like ask, you know, to cleanse the house or whatever. My mom had this story. She said, I went down into the basement, and right when I got to the last step, it felt like someone pushed me off. And she said it felt weird, so she went and grabbed her stuff, and she said it felt like someone kept like touching her and poking her. So she went up, she's like, I literally told not a single soul about that. She's like, so when the guy was there and he was talking to like the people that were haunting the house, he goes to my mom, he's like, oh, so about the basement. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, the little boy told me like he was trying to play with you, so he pushed you off the last floor. Oh, shit. So we were fucking terrified as kids, like, what the fuck? And then my mom's telling us, she's like, yeah, I woke up one night And I swear, because we got our house built in Levine, and it used to just be like pitch dark. There was no like street lights or anything like that, so you could see all the stars, which was pretty cool and shit. But she's like, I woke up one night and there was a guy standing, and it looked like he had just had this huge hat, but all it was a shadow. We're like, it's our new house, and you're trying to like scare the fuck out of us.
Damn.
Maybe it was Pharrell.
Yeah. All of a sudden, that song started playing. Everybody was happy and shit.
Damn.
That one scared us the most because we're like, she's like, I swear on my life, I told no one about the basement, but this guy knew exactly what happened in the basement. I was like, fucking man.
Spirits, bro.
That's crazy.
So Alex had all the scary stories.
Yeah, dude, I'm like getting chills over here. Like, you're like, this is normal. I'm like, motherfucker.
Scary life, fine mom.
It was a, yeah.
That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off you get, dude.
Dang, man. A man paid 3,000 pounds to have his penis lengthened and widened.
Man,
Wow.
I'm in. That's
You
it.
do that?
What's the USD on that?
Yo, fuck, I paid
US
5,000 pounds for the same exact fucking thing.
So 1.3,
No, that was
1.5
Live your
times
life, man.
whatever.
All right, I'm in. I can do that.
Wow.
It's 3,600 euros, or I really don't know the conversion right now.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, that this guy enlarged his penis by less than an inch.
But I think that's,
What?
I think that's the only way it works.
Girth or length?
Yeah, it just says less than an inch.
Is there a picture? Can
No.
you show?
I wonder if that's specifically what he wanted.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
That's not worth it.
Do you think someone could actually feel the difference between say it was 3 inches to 4 inches? Do you think someone
Let's find
could feel
out.
the difference?
He'll go first and I'll go second. Let's go.
Hey, I can feel the difference.
I think in this guy's case, it wasn't so much a physical thing. It might have also been an emotional.
Emotional,
No,
man.
of course. That's the reason why the guy does it. But I'm
So
just saying.
confident
I have
booster.
asked Gio, like the biggest dude you've been with, and in high school she was with the dude that with 2 hands you could still see it come out. Whoa. And I was like, that's not fair.
Is that because you're like imagining it? You're like so it was like this? Like this?
That's not fair, man.
That's the best response.
Jill got big hands too, dog.
She does too.
She does, bro.
Two of her hands? Geo's hands?
So what did she say about it?
Fuck.
What did she say? What does Gio the expert say about it?
I think it's about the love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about the love. I just mean
She's super about your personality, Bart. So this guy's name is Murat K.
that made me sad, right?
Sorry, dude.
He's
We all feel bad.
this 36-year-old. He went to visit a doctor in Hanover who specializes in the autologous fat method.
Have you guys
Such
been
a
to Wii
fool.
Spa recently?
No.
No,
But I've been to Wii Spa. I love that place.
I went last month.
in the
and
pandemic?
Dude, you're risking it.
I was like, is it fucking Big Dick Day or something? Everyone was fucking like just hanging around like this, and I was like, what the fuck is going on today? Did you ask somebody? Hey, yo, this Big Dick Day?
I have a question because I've only been to Wii Spa in the middle of the night.
This ain't Wii Spa, but we were in a spa like that in Korea. And then, you know how they do the body scrub thing, right? And then our buddy came out and he's like, hey, did your guy like sit on you?
Shut up.
And we're like, what? He goes, wait, what was he wearing? And then, he wasn't nude, right? And I'm all like, wait, your guy got naked? He goes, no, he had the Speedos on. And I'm like, he had Speedos on? What? Because they usually wear like a polo shirt and whatever, and they're scrubbing. Yeah, and he goes, no, like, so when I was laying down, he said the dude fucking got on his chest and scrubbed like this
In Speedos?
on top of him.
I've seen dudes do that because I guess like, you know how they spray your dead skin off after?
Yeah.
I've seen the dude do that, and then he just did himself too. So I guess if he's in his speed,
but
it's
you-
faster.
That was in the skin he was spraying on.
He was on him going like this.
I went to India. I got a massage at this spa, and they don't traditionally give you like female to a male or male to a female. It's the same gender. And so the dude was like straight up in his underwear. And I swear to God, at one point, and this is like totally normal, he he obviously puts like sesame oil or whatever, coconut oil to massage me. He then covers his body. And no joke, I swear to God. I'm like, when I'm there, I'm like, yo, weird, whatever. Who cares? Like,
Did he start sliding on you?
yeah, he flat out fucking just like runs, like slip and slide, and just like slides across my fucking back, and I'm like face down like this. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that dude just slip and slided like right over my ass.
Isn't that called Nuru massage?
That was a good technique. I'm into it. Like,
Did you get credit carded with his dick?
I was like, oh shit, this is new. All right, it's pretty good. I'm into it. I was like, I'm still alive. It's all good.
Maybe making shit up, dude.
You're just like, don't get a boner.
Yeah, I'm
don't
like,
get
you
a
know what?
boner.
I'm like, this massage cost me $15 all in. Like, when it's like a super high-end spa.